Hey, it's James from Craft Server, and today I'm going to show you how to set up a Bukkit server. Um, Basically a pretty simple one. So, first thing you want to do is go ahead and open up internet browser. Go to bukkit.org. The current build is 2034, and it's 1.2.3. Actually, you want to go to dl.bukkit.org, and that is for 1.1 revision 6. So we want to go to alternate versions. 2048, this is the recommended one right here. Or not the recommended one, it's the beta build. So this is basically the one that they've tested. It works. Go ahead and send this out and use it. This here is the developmental build. This means that like they updated a little bit of code and they uploaded it while they're working on it still. So that's if you want newest stuff there. It might run better, it might not run better, and then here's your recommended build, which is the only one that they fully tested and swear that it's going to work. So you either want to get this one or this one. This one only like right after they update. So let's go ahead and just take the beta build. And we will go ahead and save that. Go ahead and make a folder on the desktop. So we're on the desktop here. Hit new folder. And I'm just going to call it server. And click that in there. And I'm just going to save this as craft bucket. And it is an executable jar file, which saves that .jar extension. Okay, so it downloaded. Alright. Next thing we're going to need to do is make a batch file to start it. Sorry, you don't want to make a new folder. This is my brother's computer, so I don't have any of the programs that I would usually have. So we're going to be using Notepad and Internet Explorer. Text document, alright. Go ahead and actually don't name it, just double click it. Go ahead and in here type, oh boy, Java. Dash XMX 1024 megabyte. And nope, sorry, you want that to be like that. You want that to be like that. XMS 1024 megabyte. And then you want to dash jar. And then you want craft bucket.jar. File, save as. All files. Start server.bat. And then you can go ahead and delete that empty text file, and you can start the server. And it was going to load 1.2.3. Okay, make sure you click both these and go ahead and allow it. This is basically Windows saying that this program is trying to access the internet through your network. Obviously, it's going to do that. It's a server. So go ahead and start that up. Okay, it's going to load there. It's going to generate all the files that it needs. Got a little bit of a cold, so sorry about that. Okay, so it's level 0 is the main world. It's going to go ahead and generate that. Then it's going to do level 1, which is the nether. And then it's going to start level 2, which is the end. Alright, so generate the world. It's lagging a little bit, not on a very good computer. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and log in to Minecraft. So there's the world, another in the end, and then you got all your other basic files. Go to that. Okay, so there's server. Alright, let's add. Okay, so your server now, since it probably isn't port forwarded, is going to be localhost for the address, and then the name, just test server. And that's our server. 0 out of 20 players. Gosh. Alright, so if we go ahead and click this, pop over here, JMS229 logged in from 127.0.0.1, and world 1, blah blah, we're in the game. And that's kind of awkward. Alright. So it's going to lag for a little bit because it's loading all the new chunks. But we are in the world. And it seems to be running pretty well. Change a couple things there. Alright, so here's our server. Blah blah. Just your... Technically right now it's a vanilla server. Even though it is Bukkit. So, let's go ahead and minimize this now. Let's go to the internet. And then go ahead and actually first open up command prompt. And type in ipconfig. Now there's a couple addresses here you want to know. You want to know your default gateway. Okay, the first thing you want to do is you want to type in your default gateway into Internet Explorer or whatever you're using. And you're going to get your router login, and then you want to log into your router. The default for Linksys is to type in admin for your username and admin for your password. The default for Netgear, which is what I have, is you want to type in admin for your username and password for password. Because you have to be connected to the network to use it. So I have encrypted network. So it's safe to keep it default, whatever. Just don't let your friends know that. So it's going to port forwarding here. And here's my Minecraft server right here. Default port 25565. I got a whole bunch of random stuff. 25565. So we're going to go ahead and click on Minecraft. We're going to edit it. So basically, when your computer connects to the internet, it is given an IP address. Okay, so my public IP address is 68.229.164.10, and that means that my internet service provider is sending internet to my house. My specific internet IP address is 68.229.164.10. That means that every time I connect to a website, I'm connecting as that. But you probably have multiple computers. So, if it's 68.229.164.10, how can I have multiple computers connected to different websites or multiple computers on the same website? Well, that's because your router breaks it down and gives each computer or device, like a printer or a iPod, iPhone, Android phone, and it gives it its own number. So if we go to the attached devices, you'll see everything here. We've got the computer, we've got an iPod, we've got the server upstairs, and we have a wireless printer. So those are all connected, and it gives them each a number. So the printer's 1.12, 1.5, 1.3, 1.8, and basic stuff like that. So this computer here would be 1.3, and if we go to the command prompt, the IPv4 is 1.3. So now we can go ahead and go back to port forwarding, and I'm just going to change that, the Minecraft port to .3. Now, because I run both on the same IP address, so this one here, which is really my public IP address, is also the same as the one on my local connection, because so I can connect to either one and get the same server. So I'm connecting through my public IP address, and I'm on the server. Okay, people are joining the game because I kicked them off the actual server. And now if I connect to the localhost one, I'm going to be on the same server again. And then we can back out again, and we can add another server, 192.168.1.3, which is the local IP address. And it will be, so here's our public IP address, our local host, and our local IP address. So all three of these will connect you to the same server, because that's how computers work. I don't really have an explanation for it. I just explained it, but it uses all three at once. Somebody wants to know what happened. Making YouTube video. Okay, so excuse me. So these three here, and they all work. This one here is only available to this computer. Localhost is only available to this computer. This local IP here is only available to computers connected to the router, or my network. This one here is available to anyone with a broadband internet connection. Basically, that means you're connected throughout the world. So all three of these are good for the server, though, but you're going to want to give your friends this one right here, which you can just get by searching my IP, and Google will tell you your IP address. Now, if you're looking for why your iPhone won't turn on, well, you're going to have to type in a few more letters. But, so there's the server, and that's the basic stuff for the server. There's going to be more on plugins and stuff like that that we'll get into more in depth in the next video. So that's it for this one. That shows you how to get your server up and running. See ya.